Hello everyone, welcome to Bada Season 4 Tarot. For those that are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. For those that are not new, welcome back everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is going to be another collective reading for every sign, whatever sign you are. It's just a collective general reading. If you guys have been watching my other videos, you have obviously seen that I have now an Etsy shop. I have merchandise available for you guys, so please be sure to go check that Etsy shop out. If you're interested in a personal reading, please contact me either through email or through my Instagram, and not through my Etsy shop. Okay. All right, you guys, so I wanted to come on here and do this reading because last night I had this dream, and in my dream, um, it was almost like I had a child that I don't want to say like I gave up this child, but you know, some way, somehow, like I wanted to change my life. I wanted to uproot my life. I wanted to go in a new direction, and I wanted to go to another state. Okay. I wanted to go to another state or just another place, whatever. And it just so happened that um, for whatever reason, I found out that I had a child, okay? And this child was a girl, and she was like a teenager. I want to say a teenager, maybe less than a teenager, and her name was Amina, okay? Her name was Amina in this dream, and the father, and I kind of feel like the father was, you know, he supported the child, right? But it was mainly his mother that had the child and was taking care of this child. And she came and she contacted me, like she came around and she contacted me, and I had said, well, I'm leaving, and they were like, well, now it's time for you to, get to know your daughter. And they thought it was best that, that she come live with me. And so I just remember like being at this like school, and like in the car riding line, and it was like a brick type of school setting. And I remember going to um, the grandma's house, the father's mother's house, and where she lived at. And I was getting to know like the grandma and stuff, and we were talking about the child's like habits, and because I hadn't met her yet. Keep in mind, like in my dream, it's almost like I had this child, but I feel like she was like taken away from me in a sense. And I didn't get to reconnect with my child till they were like a teenager. And that's how long the time went on. But it's almost like I forgot that I had a child, or I didn't. It's almost like I always knew, but at the same time, like I forgot that I just didn't know. It felt like some type of like time warp or something like that was taking place in my dream. And I saw and I got to see my daughter for the first time. And I remember like being in an apartment. And it was like the door was here, and like the living room was over here, and then you walk straight and there was like the hallway, and then in the next room it was like the kitchen, but the kitchen was like enclosed, like it was like boxed in. And then down the hall was like the rooms and the bathrooms. It was very descriptive. So um and I got to know her, and I said, I'm going to be moving, and you're going to come with me, and we're going to have this new life together. And she was kind of standoffish towards me, but I remember clear as day the child's name was like Amina. And yeah, so I don't know, I felt like I needed to share this. I needed to share this, and I just remember in my dream like walking with my daughter. She had like thick, like really curly, like kind of kinky hair, but it was like curly and it was beautiful. And she had like my complexion. She was mixed, okay? She was mixed. I want to say. Um, I believe the father was like Hispanic and like black or something like that. And yeah, so I don't know. It was very detailed, a very detailed dream. I felt like I was like in a different time zone. You know, like I felt like it was in a different time era. Like maybe this had happened in a past life. So maybe this may resonate with someone here. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. But I am going to get started into the reading now to see what the messages are for you. Um, I'm very in this like tranquil type of space during this time. You know, maybe anxiety could be high, you know, for some of you with this Leo moon. Everything is so enticing, right? You guys know what Leo represents. You know, they're very confident. They're very like, I want to, you know, bite your head off type of energy here, but they go after everything that they want. Okay. So maybe some of you, you know, you may be considering relocating. Maybe some of you may need to leave a situation. Yeah, we have the Two of Wands here. Some of you are deciding during this time whether or not you want to take a leap of faith in a new direction. You may want to travel somewhere. You may want to relocate. Some of you may have to decide whether or not, you know, you have to leave something behind or someone behind, and it may take quite some time, you know, to get back to, you know, what if, you know, for some of you this could be a situation, a home situation, a child situation that you're in, and you know that, you know, you can't stay there any longer. You know, it's almost like it's time to venture out. It's time to take a new path, a new direction. It's time to leave where you at, your comfort zone here. And it's almost like an energy where I feel for some of you, you're in the unknowing. You're in this space of unknowing, or you're unclear as to if you take a chance and go in a new path, go in a new direction, you know, what are you going to be met with, right? And I also feel like some of you, you know, you may relate to, you know, you having to leave a relationship where the parent is threatening you that you're not going to see your child, and, you know, hey, and that may be true for quite some time. You know, maybe you do have to just take that initiative, and with that knowing that one day you're going to reconnect with your child again, and you know you're going to be able to, well, I'm getting goosebumps talking about this, you know, but this may be significant for some of you where you could be in this space where, damn, I don't want to leave my children, and I don't want my child to grow up with someone else and not knowing the truth. But I promise you that from personal experience, you guys, that your child will know the truth about everything. You know, there's always two sides of a story. Maybe there's three, you know, but I feel like you need to do what's best for you in this time. Spirit is trying to get you to move in a new direction, because what's waiting for you is beauty. Okay, a beautiful life, a beautiful new life for you. And granted, you know, your child may be, taken from you, or you're not going to see your child for quite some time, but you have to trust the divine. You have to have faith that, you know, your child is going to be well taken care of, that they're going to be protected, you know. But what matters is your journey during this time, and your journey with the divine here. Okay, so some of you, you see something very clearly, or you're going to be seeing something very clearly for what it is, you know. Spirit is pointing a new direction, and maybe this is in a form of a relationship for some of you. Maybe this is a job opportunity that's being presented to you somewhere else, okay, other than where you're currently staying or living here. Okay, so I feel like in the current energy, and maybe in the present, the most recent past, you know, you had a decision to make here, or you're going to have a decision to make. It's almost like time is calling, or somebody here is going to be calling you, okay, with some type of information, some type of news here. And you're going to have to adhere to that calling, okay? And some of you, this is a divine, okay? The divine is coming through here very strongly for some of you. Okay, yeah, because what's waiting for you is the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Generational wealth, you know, the happily ever after that you always wanted, that you always dreamed of, okay? Some of you dreamed, you know, what type of life you wanted, or, you know, and for some of you, this was a past life energy here, okay? But I feel like the divine is moving mountains, is what I'm hearing. The divine is moving mountains in your life currently. And some things you are going to leave behind, okay? And it's going to be the ones that we cherish the most, that we love the most. But I feel like the reward at the end of this journey is going to be much greater than you've ever imagined, okay? Sometimes we have to leave things behind in order to grow, in order to heal, in order to develop here. But rest assured that it will find its way back to us, okay? Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands here, Sagittarius energy. We have Aries, Sagittarius here. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, or you have fire in your chart. But I feel like now is a time to take action here, especially with this Leo moon. Now is a time to take action, okay? Not to sit around and wait, not to ponder on something, not to wait for things to come to us, but we need to take some sort of initiative. We need to move our feet. We need to get going. Some of you are going to find something, or you're going to take a chance on something that ignites your soul, that you're very passionate about, okay? Or you're going to be fine, or you're going to find yourself in a place where you're going to have Hangman energy, Pisces energy. You're going to find yourself in a place again where you're going to sit still, okay? Sit still for quite some time, developing and growing and receiving some type of enlightenment, okay? I'm hearing something that's going to nourish your soul, your mind, your body, okay? The light within you. I feel like something here is about to erupt, okay? Something here is about to explode within you. Like I said, there's going to be some type of ignite, okay? Igniting, okay? And this is going to be that the universe is putting some type of light under your ass, okay? To get you to where you need to be. We have a 9 of Wands, okay? Overall energy here. Some of you may feel like you're in a place where you're just struggling to stay afloat, okay? You're struggling to keep your head above water, okay? Some of you may feel like, you know, your environment is really testing your patience. Some of you may deal with frustrations or anger or explosive type of energies. Things around you are just exploding, okay? And I feel like it's because you need to get away from what's about to, you know, it's kind of like a volcano when it erupts, you know what I mean? Like something here is erupting in your life, okay? And some of you were faced with a decision, or, you know, maybe you had two options, whatever the case may be, but some of you, you know, the call came in from the divine that you had to answer here. Some of you were looking at something dead in its face. You know, you were looking at two rows, two options, two choices here, and something you were looking dead in its face, but you were lacking in taking a move, lacking in taking an action. You were just thinking way too much on something here instead of moving your feet, knowing you have the knowing in which direction you already made up your mind. The choice was already embedded in you here. And some of you were looking at something and the universe had to step in because you weren't moving your feet. You were just looking at something dead in its face here, and you know, and it's almost like a volcano erupted. It's almost like maybe there was some type of explosion or shift, or, you know, some type of argument, or something here blew up in someone's face, or maybe, you know, something here to get you moving, to get you going, okay? And, you know, what happens when a volcano erupts, right? There's lava everywhere, right? First you see all the smoke, then you start to see the lava come down. And it's almost like some of you were just like in hot water. You were like near the lava here, and it's almost like spirit was like, you got to get moving, you have to get going, okay? It's time to go, it's time to go. Like I just see spirit like yelling at someone like in their face, but someone is just like a deer in the headlights, like just looking and staring, and spirit is just like, come on, you have to go because it's coming. You're gonna burn here. That's a message. Let's see what the Two of Wands is. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups. Some of you didn't want to let go of some type of comfort zone, some type of comfort zone here. 49 is going to be significant. 249 is going to be significant, okay? Maybe February 4th could be significant for some of you. Today is February 4th, actually. Oh, no, today's actually February 5th. My bad, guys. You know, something here I feel like you've been thinking about way too long, okay? And you've been in this energy for quite some time, you know, feeling comfortable, feeling like, okay, well, maybe this is my life. Maybe this is the cards that I have been dealt, and now I just have to manage it. Maybe I just have to fake it to make it here is how I feel. Some of you were doing this. You were faking it till you made it, and you never made it anywhere. You know, the situation never went anywhere. You were met with the Nine of Wands, feeling defeated, feeling like I can't go on, feeling like this can't be it for me. Maybe there were people in your life that were giving you all the shiny things and promising you this and that and saying, hey, it's going to be okay, but, you know, you have to deal with what you currently have. Some of you got comfortable. We have the King of Pentacles here, Taurus energy. We have Aries, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus. I'm hearing it was enough for me. I'm hearing it was enough for me, you know. I feel like somebody here was in a very selfish place, okay? Thinking about self all the time. You know, thinking about self all the time is how I feel. Like there was an opportunity for somebody to leave a situation here or to leave a connection, maybe a job, you know, some sort of pathway. I'm hearing this is the secondary part of your life. This is the second journey you now have to embark on here. Some of you were stuck with the Four of Swords for quite some time in this position here. Like I said, you were like a deer in headlights, just like looking and staring and imagining that, okay, this, I know what I want in life. I know where I feel like, you know, I can only imagine, you know, how to be happy or have had to be in a loving relationship, to have that equally yoked relationship, or, you know, to have that white picket fence or that single family home, and both spouses had great jobs and they love each other. And it's almost like some of you only imagined something like this, you know. You didn't grow up having this in your life, you know. You've only dreamed of it, you know. And it's almost like it's real though. Spirit was trying to tell you, like, you can have these things, but it's almost like you're stuck in this one way thinking, and a very narrow minded type of thinking, and stuck in ego energy, and stuck in, oh well, this, I saw my parents go through it, so maybe I'm destined to go through it, or I'm doomed, or I can't have that luxury, I can't have that happy home, I can't have that career job, I can't have my own business. You were stuck looking at what you could only imagine, or what you've imagined. But it's almost like if you learned how to just wake up, you can have these things. It's just not a dream, you know. It's just not something that you imagine, or you dream of having a life like this. No, you can actually have this in your life. You can be a part of something like this, you know, something unconditional here. And I feel like someone here was asleep too long. You know, they took too long. And I feel like the divine had to step in a situation here. What is the Knight of Wands? Yeah, the Sun card, Leo energy. Some of you may have strong fire in your chart. Some of you probably were only thinking that, you know, I'm just gonna stick to what I know. This has been working for me for quite some time, but it hasn't. What you know hasn't been working out for you. It may have worked for a period of time, but as time went on, you find yourself stressed. You find yourself having to answer to people that weren't satisfied with what you were providing, or what you were saying, or what you were doing. And it's like they made you work harder. Okay, it's like holding on to some type of guilt here, okay, as well, or people making you feel guilty. You know, it's almost like working with the best, working with what you knew. It's almost like you were trying to do your best with what you knew in that period of time, in that time frame. And Spirit is saying, if you only look beyond your imagination, if you only look beyond yourself, you know, let me open your mind, let me open, you know, your eyes here, you know, your third eye, let me awaken you here. You know, someone here I feel like has been selected, hand chosen here by the divine. With the Knight of Wands and the Sun card, it's almost like there was someone here to awaken you, to show you the light, to show you that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that you were stuck in for quite some time, lost in space, lost in some type of space. Okay, King of Wands, Leo energy. Someone here has strong Leo in their chart. Someone here could be a Leo rising here. I'm hearing I am. I know, therefore I am. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, someone has been receiving some type of enlightenment. Yeah, the Lovers. The universe is here to bring you closer to what it is that you've been hoping for, what it is that you've been longing for, what it is that you've been missing. You know, some of you have been holding on to, like I said, some type of comfort zone, some type of person, some type of place, some type of like I've mentioned, it may have worked for quite some time. It's all you knew for that time frame, but it's almost like Spirit has presented you with more opportunities, windows of opportunities here that you can look through, that you can see that there is more out there for you. There could be something about a child here as well. We have the Magician here. Some of you have really been manifesting, something to come into your life, something that excites you, that ignites you, like I've mentioned. But some of you have been playing with fire here. Someone has been playing with fire here. And I'm hearing something here stung. Something here burned. Something here got stung. Yeah. Someone here may have played with someone's emotions. Or maybe you were the one that got played with your emotions and someone learned to build a wall around themselves because of this. I feel like there was someone here that entered your life that brought down that wall, or that started to chip away at this wall little by little. I see somebody with like a hammer and like one of those like ice pick type of things, and I just see someone hitting it and just trying to break through this brick wall. I see it in my mind's eye right now. And all I see is just like a bits of light just shining through. It's like somebody here cracked open. I don't know why I feel so emotional during this time, you guys. Like I said, I'm in a very peaceful state. I'm in a very tranquil state. I just see like someone was able to break through someone's barrier, someone's wall. Someone opened someone up, cracked someone open. They began to see their power. They began to see the light that they had within them. They began to experience happiness and unconditional love and joy. Strong fire energy here. Someone may be a grand fire trine here. I feel like somebody here was emotionally unbalanced or is emotionally unbalanced. I feel like somebody is experiencing a lot of turmoil and chaos in their life because of something that they have done to stop someone else or break someone else down or stop someone from completing their divine assignment here. Here's the Hangman. We have the Page of Swords. We also have the Eight of Swords. Gemini energy, Pisces energy, Page of Swords energy. I'm hearing something is not enough, or somebody wants more out of a situation with the Five of Wands. Somebody feels that somebody is just not enough, or maybe somebody has always told someone you're just not enough, you don't do enough, you will never be enough, you will never amount to anything. Somebody may compare someone to other people here. Somebody has instilled in someone a lot of insecurities and doubts. Somebody could be replaying these thoughts. It's like a musical. It's almost like a carousel is what I see, a carousel. Somebody may be remembering a time where they visited a carousel or a carnival or some type of amusement park here as well, significant for someone. But something may seem like it's just going round in circles and the same music has been playing, the same tone has been playing in someone's mind, in someone's thoughts, and it's almost like I need to get out of here. I need to break free. Someone is starting to awaken here to the fact that they've been stuck in a cycle. They've been illusioned, okay? They've been burdened here. They've been cursed. There's some type of generational curse here. And like I've mentioned, someone was divinely sent into someone's life and they actually broke free. They broke through someone. They chiseled at someone's walls. It's almost like concrete brick has been like, it's like a border here that someone has had. It's almost like, if you think about it, every brick has been, you know, bonded by this concrete. And somebody has told themselves, I will never let anybody get close to me again. I will never let this happen. I would never, you know, until someone arrives into their life. For some of you, it's an earth angel. This is someone that was sent to you to divinely break you free. Yeah. Devil. Someone here may have taken this love for granted, this earth angel for granted. Someone here was emotionally abusing their power here. Was having people fall in love with them just to sleep with them. Someone was acting from a place of hurt and trauma. Someone had built this wall, and every time somebody made them feel something or question them, or, you know, it's almost like, I'm going to attack you, I'm going to get at you. This, you know, made you feel like it was your fault for, how dare you get that close to me? How dare you question my emotions, you know? Seven of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups. I'm hearing somebody here I didn't know what love was until I found you, until I met you. Someone here even cursed at their child, their unborn child. And for some of you, there's someone here that is not appreciating the fact that they have a family or they have a child here. Okay. And this is why someone here has to go away. This is why something here is about to happen. It's about to transpire. This is why somebody here has to be alone and separated from the things that were divinely sent into their life to get through to them, to break down these walls, to break down these generational bondages that someone here has built a life around here. Spirit is initially blocking someone during this time, and it's going to be for a period of time, is how I feel for some of you. Someone here is going to have to suffer the natural consequences for their actions here. But you will be reunited with your child, okay? For some of you that this is resonating with, you're going to be reunited with your child, according to my dream, you know. This child one day is going to get to live with you, okay? But it's not going to be right now. And I'm sorry for whoever this is for that's watching this reading. You know, I feel very overwhelmed right now with emotions, and I'm trying my hardest not to cry. But sometimes the divine has to do what they have to do, because when we have a calling on our life, we adhere to the divine's calling, and in whatever way, shape, or form the divine has to get our attention, they're going to do it. Someone here has been resisting change, like I said, has been a deer in headlights, just staring at opportunities that were sent to them to break them free. Yeah, it sounded good. Yeah, it felt good, but no thank you. You know, that's the type of energy. Somebody here turned down the divine. But somebody here has a calling on their life, and yeah, and it's unfortunate, guys. I don't really know what else to say. I can just tell you how I feel right now. I feel very uneasy, you know. I feel very hurt, you know. I feel, you know, my body is like in chills right now, you know. But I also feel very calm because I know that I'm here to deliver this message here. I mean, I am very at peace with myself, and I spend a lot of time meditating on this energy. You will be reunited with your family, your child. I feel like for someone, this is about a child. Okay, you have to let the situation go for right now. Stop resisting. Stop trying to battle, because right now this isn't a battle you're going to win. You have to let them go. And as painful as that sounds, the reward is going to be greater when you do what you need to do to heal. Okay, because someone here right now in this hangman energy is going to be stuck for quite some time learning from the divine. Somebody is going to be learning right now a lot of lessons, a lot of things about themselves, how they cause a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. They're going to be awakening, and they're going to need to be separated for quite some time because it's not safe to be around other people. It's not safe to be around. Um, it's like you're doing more damage than good to your child or your children by staying in a situation that is full of a lot of chaos and bittering and arguing, and it's because there's people in the situation that are not healed, but they continue to try to make something work out, but you're damaging your children. And not only you're damaging your children, but you're damaging yourself because you're hurting. You're hurt. And you need to heal your child before you can parent another child. And I hope that this message gets to whoever this is for. You guys feel free to inbox me. Let me know how this resonated. Drop a comment with whatever. I'll be around.